you know, their winning streak. And right there, ball back to the big lady, spins over, passes it to Catherine, rises up for 3-0 there. Econ picks the rebound, dribbles it across. You know, playing against JKL is not really something you can take for granted. They haven't lost any game ever since the start of the season. Right about now, flow is a little bit slippery, but the weather is getting crystal clear, and of course, the skies are blue, and the sun is almost getting out in full control. Tries a shot there, nothing. Hustles for the rebound, taps it off. And it's still a Kcca possession. And right about now, Angela for 3. What a swish! Oh my goodness, that is a hot hand right there. And of course, we're here to appreciate basketball. Ball is back to Angela. Takes a one-on-one against her former teammates. Angela right there almost turns it over. Hustle play right there. And it's a walk on Angela. JKL ball. Ball right there. Back to Flavia. Tries a 3. Bounces off and it's off. Angela picks the rebound. Let's see what she does. Haruri passes it to Martha right there. Pull up mid-range and she gets it to go. It's now a 5-point game. 12-7. Axie tries a 3 right there. It's off. Rebound right there for Kcca. Dribbles it across. They get it to go. Kicks it out. And it's still the first quarter. Mid-range jump shot right there. Very good ball movement. Haruri right there passes it to the big lady. Pivots with it, kicks it out. Shot fakes, takes it in. Off the glass, nothing. Axie picks the rebound. Hustles is over, crosses over, in and out, passes it. Ball back to Flavia. Flavia passes it again. Anapa called a foul on the Kcca Leopards. JKL for 3 right there, nothing. Still got it to go. Angela. Takes it again, one-on-one, passes it. Back to Linda. And Angela for another 3. She got 2 threes in a row. That is really very interesting. There is a hot hand right there. And JKL really have to stop her. Otherwise, and you know, she has played for JKL last season. And you know, being a former teammate is really something you cannot take for granted. You really have to appreciate the fact that she understands the style of play. And her being also a very experienced guard in this league. And foul right there, Akon. Let's see, Angela takes it again, kicks it out to her teammate, and Catherine takes it out. Ball back to Linda, kicks it out to Angela. Angela rack attacks all the way through, kicks it out to the big lady. And that's a very big, and you know, it's a hustle play right about now. Very interesting game, and of course, as I've told you, it's the semi-I final of the 2022 National Basketball League. Very interesting league in the region. And you know, this is a time whereby the coaches are really put onto a test, and the players, you know, playing in the postseason is really a very risky moment, whereby when you lose a game, you really have to pay for it. And right about now, I don't think either two of the teams playing, any of them really would love to lose game one, because, you know, game one is a very determinant opener that it gives you the morale and, you know, the style of play. And, you know, losing game one is really something very difficult and very hard, because if you lose at the first game, that means you really need to come with a lot of energy to win game two. And, you know, most of these two teams, remember JKL beat the Angels. That was a 2-0. That was a sweep for them. And remember, Kcca and you know, Kcca came off a 1-game lead. They won their series 2-0. Meanwhile, JKL won the quarterfinals. That was 2-0. Catherine takes it in, kicks it out the big lady, double team. Angela again passes it to her again, and that was a very good rebound right there. She doesn't get it to go. Double team, and ball is back to Akon, in and out, crosses it, passes it to Flavia Kcca. And you know, Flavia being amongst you know, those really great point guards that have ever existed in the National Basketball League. She brings facet international experience, you know, playing for the Ugandan national team a couple of times. She's played a lot of international tournaments. She's been in the league for quite a good period of time. She brings a lot of vibe on the team, and of course, her being the captain of the JKL, that is really so enough, and it's something you cannot take for granted. She's one of those players you don't want to give the ball. But when you talk about the Kcca Leopards, then you talk about shot 6, that is Haruri Catherine, a very defensive player. She's athletic, she has a very quick feet, and you know, she's good both ends. But talk about the defensive end, I think she brings a lot of vibe. She gets those steals going. She's really a very composed player, and she's a pillar when you talk about the Kcca team, and you really don't talk about her as stopping. And you know, today she's one of those people that have really trusted to stop Flavia, her being a very big threat, both defensively and offensively. You really have to find solutions for her. Back to the game. They make some few changes right there. Ball is back to Angela. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Final score is 17-12 in favor of JKL. JKL takes an early lead of 5 points, and JKL is still the only, let me say, the only unbeaten team in the National Basketball League. Talk about both categories. If they happen to win, this season, then it is going to put for itself a record of, being the only unbeaten team in the National League. Talk about both men and women. It's still the big dog, but meanwhile, they are really going to be put onto a test, especially in now the postseason that has gotten really a little more intense, and playing a 5-game series. So that means if they are to be unbeaten, then they have to win 5 of their next games. That is 2 from the semi-I finals and 3 from the finals, which I think is not something really very easy in the National Basketball League, that you have to respect the opponents who have also, come to play. And Kcca also putting a very good vibe. They've really managed to, they had a very bad start. Started the game with 8-0. That was in the first 3 minutes. I think that was a bad start for them, but now that towards the end, they really managed to put up 6 points. Those are 2 3-pointers from Angela. Yeah, we hope our second quarter is gonna really be an interesting one. So please do not touch the dial. Of course, it's me, your number one analyst, Ibrahim Saeed, aka Ibu. Follow our handles, that is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You just have to type in Federation Ugandan Basketball Association. And to our viewers out there really streaming the games, we love you guys, and please do not touch the dial. This is your number one channel. We got a lot of videos for you in play. You just have to, just click on our YouTube channel and you see the various, games we've covered, both in the regular season, both first round and second round, and the post-season. Do not touch the dial. We love you guys. You just have to comment with the team you're supporting. If you're for Team JKL, let me see the blue love emoji, and if you're for the YMCA, we'll get all. And Angela today playing against her former teammates. It's really gonna be a battle. She has so far put on 8 points, and Linda floats it up, misses that one. And a very good pass right there from Angela. And a pushing foul call right there on Flavia. Shillings. And Jamie commented there with a blue hat, meaning she's in for the JKL. And so can we assume that we don't have any Kcca supporters right here? Come on, fans, you have to support your team both virtually and physically. And right about now, to all my Luganda fans, mujebaliko. Njakuba sibakoze si bulungi we sibabuuzaako, batumiddeko nnyo gye muli, era nga yenna asobodde okubeera nga yeetukira wano ku YMCA, era osobola okubeera nga weetukirawo. Ojja kubeera nga osasula ennusu mutwalo gwokka, tetujja kuseera. Sente za kikwata mpola, tukimanyi nti economy yatabuka, naye ffe nga Federation Uganda Basketball Association era tubagamba nti akasente twakasazeeko era twakasaliddeko ddala mutwalo gwokka, nga weerabira game zo zibeera 3 eno eriko, wakyaliyo endala enaddako n'endala ebibeera nga eddako. So back to English Axie right there. She gets it to go, puts it into the bucket, and bucket added on right about now on the scoreboard. And this being the best league in East Africa, I cannot leave this podium without speaking some little Swahili. This one thing I'm sure about, that the national basketball league in Uganda, being one of the best leagues, not being one of the best leagues in Africa, but you know, being the best in the region. I cannot leave this podium without speaking some Swahili. Shikamoo madada na makaka wote popote mulipo, tunawakaribisheni sana katika semi finals za mwaka 2022 na tunawatakia kila laheri popote mlipo. And do not forget that it's you know, a Pudgo production, making sure that the ones and twos are really covered. Angela right there for another 3-0. And right about now, ball back to Axi, swings it back to Momo, tries a 3-0. Angela again, passes it. Kicks it out. Screen right there. Takes a 1-on-1 nothing. Catherine drives it in, floats it up off the net. Nothing again. And Flavia with another rebound. Ball back to Flavia. Call her flash. Double team right there, and she creates herself, you know, a foul. And Evelyn dribbles. And Ruth, ball back to Flavia, corner 3. Misses that one. And that was a big rebound right there by Evelyn Natiyinji. You know, she missed an opportunity for a 3-point play, so she's getting online for a shooting 2. And that's a turnover for the Kcca Leopards. Angela gets it again. Passes it. Goes for 3. And Stella right there goes for 3. Takes it in. Ball back to Evelyn. Passes it to Thelma. Back to Evelyn again. Pulls up for 3. Block right there. Kicks it out. And to our teammate for a fast break. You know, layup. Got it to go. Right there, she takes a one-on-one all the way through, steps through, misses that layup, and Thelma picks the rebound, gets it again, and misses that one.
This is the channel, eh? That's why you see it.
And Thelma Toskin makes a first point of the semi-I final. Takes it out to Angela. Angela shot fakes, takes it in, kicks it out to Catherine. Catherine kicks it out again. Steps through. Catherine, wide open three, nothing. And Catherine picks the rebound, kicks it out to her teammate. Takes it out. Double team. Fumble right about now. It's a hustle ball. It's a survival for the fittest. You know, you have to love the fight the ladies are putting on in the semi-I final. The energy is totally different. This is so exceptional. They really want it, and they've really come for it, and we hope they get it. And 2 seconds to go off the buzzer beater. And right there, coach, rather not the coach really having some words for, you know, the ref, Mr. Baker, Mr. Chamba de Baker right there. For sure, one thing we really have to appreciate about the postseason is that the Federation Uganda Basketball Association really tries to make it very simple. And, you know, for our fans, both those who can make it physically and those who can make it virtually. Those who can really make it virtually, then following our social media platforms and, you know, subscribing to our YouTube channel is all you got to do. And if you can make it, it's 10,000 Ugandan shillings entries. And, you know, you have a couple of games to watch. Angela kicks it out to Letitia. Letitia short fakes, drives it in for the end one. Very good energy right there from Letitia. She's just coming, and, you know, she has gotten herself 2 points with a chance of 3 points tonight. She misses that one. And Stella Nikuze passes it to Rita. Ball back to Stella. Kicks it out to Evelyn, and Angela steals that one. Lays it with the left. And yes, that's in. And, you know, it's a 6-point difference. Rita drives it in and loses that one. It's a fumble. That's an, you know, a hustle play. And Stella tries another three. Count that one. That was a swish. Good basketball right about now. You really have to appreciate both teams. The show they're putting here tonight is really something. Fadeaway jump shot off the glass, nothing. Rita gets the rebound, cools it down, passes it back to Evelyn. And Evelyn back to Stella for another three. Nothing. Rita gets the rebound. And Ruth Letaru, very athletic point guard, all the way through, kicks it out to Becky, and Becky's good to go. It's really a very great moment. You really don't want to miss right about now. And of course, someone just called me, you know, most of the people, call me Mr. Right about now. Score is 32-23. And Martha Siogi gets the rebound and puts it back again. She creates herself 2 fouls. Martha Siogi, shot 15 of the Kcca Leopards, averaging 9.3 points, 7.0 rebounds, and almost 1 assist. She's 0.8 assists. So far, she's played 15 minutes and 25 seconds, and she has 4 rebounds. She got 4 points, 2 rebounds, and she got no assist. Misses both free throws. Ball back to Evelyn Natiyinji. Good mid-range right there. Angela takes it again, kicks it out to Martha Siogi, off the glass, nothing. And Rita picks the rebound, ball back to Evelyn. Ball back to Rita, short fakes, takes it in, all the way through, layup, good, nothing. And Rita Letaru gets it again, that's a foul on Rita. And since both team flags are up, it's shooting 2 for that foul. 30 seconds left in the first half. And Evelyn tries a 3 right there, air ball. And Becky Longom, and Evelyn misses the buzzer beater. What a first half, 34-27. I'll always give you a little stats from the game, but you can get them yourself in case you need them. You just have to type in fuba.basketball, then you're gonna get them. so far for the first half. Talk about field goals. We have 33% for KCCA and we have 35% for JKL. Talk about the 2-point percentage. KCCA is standing at 32% and JKL standing at 56%. That is 9 out of 16 and KCCA is 8 out of 25. KCCA has made more attempts, that is in the first half. I talk about 3 points. JKL Lady Dolphins is 4 out of 21, rather 4 out of 22, and KCCA is 2 out of 5. Talk about free throws. KCCA is 3 out of 9. JKL is 4 out of 6. Talk about rebounds. JKL Dolphins standing at 24, and KCCA is standing at 23. JKL for 8 assists, and KCCA got 5. Talk about turnovers. KCCA has 11 turnovers and JKL 9 turnovers. And so far for the point leaders, Angela Namiru Musofa has 10 points. And on the other side, Stella Nikuze has put on 9 points, and Mathas Yogi adding in 5, Becky Longom adding in 4, Ekon Renda adding in 6, and Oluch adding in 6. That is the latest we have for you right about now. We're gonna take you through some few highlights, and please do not touch the dial, as we shall be waiting on you. And then con 6 that one inside. And 6 the second one too. Count that one. Ball back to Angela. Takes a one-on-one right there. Again, it's half from a teammate. Ball back to Letitia Awor. Looks for a pass. Ball back to Becky. Becky back to Siogi. And takes a good post move right there. Takes it again. Off the glass. Yes, that's in. Count that one. And it's 41-29. Icon. Ball back to Rita. Corner shot, mid-range. Nothing. Angela again. Passes it to Letitia. Ball back to Angela again. Back to Letitia. Long range shot, nothing. Icon. Wide open lane. Floats it up. She's blocked. And our teammate gets the rebound, takes it back. 15, that's... And you know, Taundesia Olut being a very composed player so far, averaging at 28 minutes and an average of 13.8 points, 14.3 rebounds. You know, she averaged a double-double. Call her Mrs. Double-double. So far, she got 7 points and 6 rebounds. And, you know, hopefully she makes this a double-double too. A very composed forward for the JKL Dolphins. You know, she does a very good job for them. Both offensively and defensively, she picks those rebounds and, you know, protects the rim. And Flavia comes all the way through for the steal, but doesn't get it to go. It's still a Kcca ball right about now. And ball is back to Becky. Passes it to Angela. Ball back to Ruth. Takes a screen. Drives it in, kicks it out to Martha. Martha takes a one-on-one on Axie. Nothing. Becky again. Gets it in the center. Passes it to Catherine. And they turn it over. Good defense right there by the JKL. And a wide open shot right there for Flavia. Misses it. And Angela, low pass to Catherine, takes it to Ruth. And Ruth finishes it. Good finish right there by Ruth Letaru. Ball back to Akon Brenda. Passes it to Flash. And ball is back to Rita Imanishwe. And Becky gets the rebound. Siogi gets it again. And loses it, but it's still their ball. Substitution. They bring off Taundesia and they bring in, you know, Stella Oyela. Ball back to Siogi. Reverse layup again. Nothing. Picks her on rebound. Goes up. And as we talk right about now, game is getting physical. You know, it's a survivor for the fittest. It's the semi-I final. No team really comes to lose. And it's a 5-game series. And so far, JKL with 1 series in their favor. There are two games away from making it to the 2022 National Basketball League, you know, finals. And they still remain the only unbeaten team in the National Basketball League. Flash passes it back to Axi. Axi takes a one-on-one. And that was good defense. Akon tries a 3. Air ball. Catherine, ball back to Angela. Letaru uses a screen right there. Good defense. And Angela tries a 3. Nothing. Akon gets the rebound. Very athletic. She loves attacking the paint all day, all time. Ball back to Flash. And it's back to Rita. Back to Flash again. Wide open drive right there for. And Akon, Brenda, goes off the baseline with a very good rack attack, and she's fouled, getting on line for shooting 2. And it's a courtesy of a Federation Uganda Basketball Association in conjunction with Next Media Services, NBA Sport to be in particular. They also in the house. And it's the semi-I final of the playoffs. JKL Lady Dolphins take on, the Kcca Leopards. And JKL is leading 1-0. Remember, it's going to be a 5-game series. And, the first to win 3 games wins themselves a chance to participate in the finals of this year. Martha Siogi, turn around mid-range jump shot, nothing. Axi picks the rebound, passes it back to Flash. And the sensational Flash takes it again. And Rita Imanishu, short fakes, and umpire calls a walk, a travel. She made an extra step after getting the ball. Ball back to Luth. Retaru passes it to Angela. Takes a one-on-one. Does she take it? And a pick and roll right there, wide open. Kicks it out. And Ruth tries a 3 right there, nothing. Flavia picks the rebound and ball controls. And that's a holding foul right there on Martha Siogi. Ball back to Stella, and it's back to Axi. Takes a one-on-one right there, uses size and body, kicks it out to Stella for the mid-range, nothing again. Catherine takes it onto the hoop, kicks it out to Becky. Becky kicks it out to Angela, wide open 3, and yes, it's in. A sensational moment right about now. Excitement is all you can see. Both teams supporting their fans in the National Basketball League's playoffs. It's the semi-finals, proudly brought to you by the Federation Uganda Basketball Association in conjunction with Next Media Services, Castolite. A good pass right there to Axian, gets it to go. They make it look so easy, but it's tough in there. Ball back to Catherine, passes it to Angela, and it's back to Ruth. Ruth Letaru takes it in all the way through, reverse layup, doesn't get it to go. And Akon gets it. I told you she loves attacking the hoop. And yes, she takes it again off the glass and it's in. Oh yes, that's so sweet. Bucket good for them. 47-34. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's too tough today. It's not a very good day for the Kcca Leopards. As you know, the only unbeaten team in the National League. Ball back to Akon. All the way through, pump fakes, almost gets it in, nothing. Rebound right there by Ruth Letaru. In and out. Ball back to Catherine. Set screen right there, kicks it out to Angela for 3. Misses that one. Kcca picks the rebound. And ball is back to Flash. Crosses over. The Kcca one-on-one, not. Ball back to Stella Nikuze. Jab steps. The patience. Rises up for 3-0. Ruth Letaru picks it again. Passes it to Martha Siogi. Ball is back to Becky. Passes it to Namiremo Angela. And Catherine Arure all the way through. Drives it in, and you know she's fouled. Getting on line for a shooting two. Remember, it's 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the third quarter. 34-47. It's a 13-point difference. It's not a very big lead, but of course, you know, you have to respect it. You know, JKL being the only unbeaten team in the National Basketball League. Talk about the men's category. Teams have really, you know, gone against each other, and no team has that record. But the fact that JKL is still holding that record is really something you cannot take for granted. You have to respect the fact that they haven't lost any game this season.
I'm still there, man. But I want to ask you, man, how much are you reducing? You are reducing, like, for the phone. Eh? Maker, you just tell me. How much?
And it's a timeout call.
We are shooting too.
And that was a short break, and you know that was a timeout call. Evelyn Nachiyinji passes it back to Akon. Akon passes it back to Stella Nikuze, and ball is back to Kcca. Takes a one-on-one, kicks it out to Akon. Reverse layup, misses that ball back to Ruth. Calls it down. All the way through, steps through, kicks it out to Becky. And Becky misses that. Ball back to Evelyn. Calls it down, passes it to Axie. Axie takes a one-on-one spin move, and she's fouled. Oh my goodness. You know, she just took her into the laboratory and she was like, I got the apparatus, and then, you know, I'm going to dissect you. For those who dissected frogs in biology, you know what I mean. And Becky misses that one. Rebound right there by Axie. Evelyn again. Ball back to Axie. Wide open. Kicks it out to Akon. Ball is back to Stella. Rises up for 3-0. And Stella gets the rebound and she's pushed right there by Evelyn. Rather pushed by Angela. Namirimu shot 3 of the Kcca Leopards. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 36-48 in favor of the JKL Lady Dolphins. It's a 12-point lead, an early lead for them. But remember, as game is still really going on, we have one more quarter to go. And you know, fourth quarter basketball, I usually call it money basketball. And please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our social media platforms, that is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so that we can keep you posted about the games. So far for the point leaders, Angela Namirumo with 13 points, and Akon Brenda of the JKL Lady Dolphins with 14 points, and Stella Nikuze adding in 9, Hope Akelo adding in 7. On the Kcca side, Angela Namirimo with 13 points, Martha Siogi adding in 7, Ruth Letaro putting in 5. Then Ruth Letaro also putting in 10 rebounds. Becky Longom also 10. Martha Siogi adding in 6. Then on the JKL side, Hope Akelo with 9. With Oluch with 7 rebounds. Akon Brenda with 6. Then Catherine Haruri with 4 assists. Becky Longom adding in 3. Ruth Letaro adding in 1. Flavia Okecho so far with 2 assists. Evelyn Nachiyinji adding in 2. Stella Oyela adding in 1. Then, you know, I will have to talk about the turnovers. Standing at JKL standing at 10. Kcca standing at 14. Then talk about rebounds. JKL with 41 and Kcca with 8 rebounds. So as for the stats, the game is really possible for any team to win. The Kcca can take it, JKL can take it too, because you know they're having a very close start line. Talk about the 3-point field goals. Kcca is 3 out of 12, that is 25%, and JKL is 5 out of 29, that is 17%. So JKL has made 5 and Kcca has made 3. So you know, as for the stats, both teams are really close to each other. It being a 12-point game, those are 6 2-pointers or about 4 3-pointers from the Kcca, and it's a tie game. you know, them losing this game is really going to be very bad for them. We hope they don't lose it too. At least they need to up the series, and you know, they can keep playing like that. Otherwise, when you lose 2 games in a row, it's really very hard for you to come back. As you know, you are in a sweeping zone. A team can really sweep you when you lose game 2. Ball back to Angela, takes it again. Ball back to Becky. Jumps up and hooks it in. It's now a 10-point game. Evelyn passes it to Akon. Akon back to Evelyn. Passes it to Stella. Stella all the way. Lays it up, nothing. And big rebound right there by Stella Oyela. And Ruth kicks it out to Angela. Shot fix all the way through. And she draws herself 2 shots on the line. And Angela missed the first one. Makes the second one. And the score is back to, you know, 39-50. An 11-point difference by the JKL side. Evelyn tries a 3. Stella picks the rebound. Passes it to Evelyn, and Evelyn kicks it out. And a wide open shot right there. And the ref says it's a shot clock violation, Kcca ball. Ball back to Angela. Tries a 3. And it's off. And a good ball movement right there. Akon goes all the way through. Misses that one. And Oyela is fouled right there by Becky Ongom. And Stella is getting online for shooting 2. You know, Stella Oyela also playing for JKL. She has played for JKL, you know, a couple of seasons. She brings that very good experience. And talk about her average, that she's averaging 22 minutes and 23 seconds. But so far, she's averaging 9.4 points and 7.9 rebounds. And so far, she has 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Catherine Haruri kicks it out. And ball is back to Ruth Letaru. Takes a one-on-one on Akon. Crosses over. Kicks it out to Catherine for a mid-range. Doesn't guide it to go. Catherine. Vintage hook shot. Nothing. Ball back to Letaru. Step back 3. Got it to go. Oh my goodness. One leg fadeaway jumper by Ruth Letaru. And Catherine Haruri is down. And right there, Coach Mavita Ali makes a few changes. She has brought in, you know, Awori Letitia to go in for Catherine Haruri. Ball is to Evelyn. Takes it out to Flash. Catch and shoot 3. Misses that one. Martha Siogi gets the rebound, and Stella Oyela goes up again 3 times in a row. She picks the rebound, and she's fouled. That is the 3rd time she's getting online for shooting 3. She does straight on, under the rim in the no charge zone around there. If you really don't box her out, then she's gonna get that rebound and put it back into the net. And Stella Ayala not doing so good on the free throw line. Ruth Letaru all the way kicks it out to Ruth. Wide open 3. Nothing. Letaru, very athletic, picks the rebound, passes it back to Catherine Aruri. Tries the 3. Missed that one. And right about now, it's a Kcca ball. Ball back to Catherine, passes it, and it's back to Angela. She takes a one-on-one, spins, and takes in. Good spin move right there, but she missed the move. And a very... and right about now again, Oluch fights for that rebound. She's fouled and gets online. She's going for shooting 2. And right about now, Catherine Aruri, a good pass right there to Ruth. And she finishes that one. 52-43. 6 minutes to play. 4th quarter basketball right about now going on. And Flavia floats it up. That's in. And Angela floats it up. Nothing. Bakey gets the rebound, goes up strong again, and she's fouled. And up next we're going to have the UCU Cannons, the Mukono boys take on their old rivalry. That will be the City Oil Basketball Club. It's going to be an interesting derby. And last but not least, for this weekend we shall have the KU Titans take on the Namwongo Blazers. That is going to be a battle for the Machindi boys, and we're going to know who the governor and who's the sheriff in Machindi. As you know, it's 1-0 in favor of Namwongo Blazers. On Friday, they had a very good game, won their first game. But meanwhile, the Titans haven't given up. They're really coming in strong today. But it's going to be interesting. That's all I can tell you. A 10-point game. Ball back to Flavia. Oh, Stella Oyela floats that up. And it's still a JKL ball. 5 minutes and 36 seconds to play. A good catch and shoot right there by Flavia. But it's a shot clock violation. And it's a timeout call by the Kcca Panthers Basketball Club. You know, they have to correct themselves in less than 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Otherwise, it's getting crazy. And it's getting almost too late. They need 10 points, you know, to tie the game. But meanwhile, JKL Dolphins don't seem like they really have to lose this game, as they are the only unbeaten team in the National Basketball League. You know, they are holding it for that record. There is no team that has gone unbeaten in the National Basketball League, but they're still holding a winning streak ever since the game started. Talk about the JKL Lady Dolphins. They have so far played 15 games this season, and you know, they have a winning streak. It's all wins for them. And the question lies, when will they lose their first game? But meanwhile, for the Kcca, they're really doing not so good in this series. They lost the first game, but hopefully they can make a comeback and, you know, earn themselves a chip into the finals. But you know, going to the finals, it really takes a lot. Letitia, scoop layup, misses that one. Becky picks the rebound. No foul called right there. Rita Imanishwe gets the rebound. Ball back to, she passes it to Akelo Hope, and she's fouled. The Kcca flag is up. That means they have more than 5 fouls. It's very tough for them, you know, having your flag up and you still have 5 minutes to play. You know, that is putting yourself at a very disadvantaged position. And a good pass right there to Catherine. Floats it up, nothing. Oluch picks the rebound and passes it back to Flavia. Call her flash. Crosses over. Good ball handling skills. Oh my goodness. Crossover up and down. Passes it to Axie. Doesn't see that. Ball back to Angela. Almost turns it over. And a good bounce pass. That was a turnover. Akon for the rock attack. She's fouled in one. Count that. Good energy. Physically fit. So athletic. You know, she loves rock attacking. And of course, she understood the acts of attacking the rim. Akon Brenda. She just won, you know, She just won the September Women's Basketball Player of the Month. That was last week. She was given the award. She was voted the Women's Player of September. That is for the ladies category.
Behind you, behind you.
Ball back to Ruth Letaru. Short fakes. Takes it in. And she's fouled. And a wide open three from Letitia Awori. And it's 47-58. Kicks it out. Ball back to Rita. Kicks it out to Kcca. That was a very good pass. But she's fouled and getting online for shooting two. And umpire calls a carry right there on Ekwan Brenda. Timeout call by Coach Malinga Henry. He's been there for, you know, a couple of times. And, you know, he has witnessed a lot of things from the JKL family. Being a head coach, you know, of both teams, the JKL Dolphins, that is the men's team, and the Lady Dolphins team. He was just swept last weekend, you know, by the UCU Cannons. That series went a 2-0 series, but regardless, you know, he's still in the playoffs, you know, navigating the defending champions, the JKL Lady Dolphins. You know, they've won it for a couple of times. You know, they're 7-time champion, rather a 5-time champion. They've really gotten to the finals a couple of times, and, you know, it being a very organized and, you know, composed basketball family. He has managed, you know, to groom a lot of players. Him being also a high school basketball coach, coaching in the Chivuli Secondary School boys. He has groomed a lot of talent, both for the professionals and, you know, the upcoming players. Ruth Letaru all the way through, kicks it out to Letitia. Doesn't see that one. Flavia takes it again, hesitates, kicks it out. And Oluch tries a mid-range jump shot, nothing. Picks her on rebound again. And Ruth Letaru gets it again, calls it down, passes it to Angela. Ball back to Letitia. Letitia takes a one-on-one. Scoop layup, and it's in. 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go. It's a 10-point game. Captain Flash takes a screen right there. Double teamed. Shot fake right there by Rita, and she's fouled by Angela. Getting online for shooting two. And Rita puts that one inside. Ruth Letaru kicks it out to Angela Namiremu. Wide open 3-0. Good drive right there by Akon. Layup, nothing. Foul by Rita Imanishiwe. And Haruri takes it inside. Rebound right there by Akon Brenda. Passes it to Flash. Ball back to Akon. Takes a one-on-one. All the way. Wide open layup. She's fouled. When you talk about the hoop attackers, then you have to put Akon Brenda. She's one of those athletic point guards. She loves attacking the rim all day, all time, and trust me, she's gonna put you in a fouling, a fouling position. You have to foul her unless you don't want her to really make that basket. She misses that one. And she makes one. 2 minutes to go. Haruri gets it again. Passes it to Ruth. And ball is back to Letitia. Cross. Takes a one-on-one. Screen right there. Kicks it out to Catherine Haruri. And that's a steal right there by Rita. Passes it to Axie. And Axie lays it in. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. 63-49. Other scores, it's a courtesy of a Federation Uganda Basketball Association. Ruth Letaru. And that's a foul called by both refs. And that's a missed one. Good fake right there. And that's a walk called. Awori. Ball back to Ruth. Lays it in. And it's about a few seconds. Flash. Takes it again. Kicks it out to Akon Brenda. Rock attacks. Steps through. And floats it up. 65-52. A 13-point game. Ruth Letaru. Passes it to Awori. Letitia. Crosses over. "30 seconds to go." And it looks like, JKL is going for the second win of this semi-I finals series. Ball back to Letitia. Kicks it out. She just threw that. Ball back to Rita. Cools it down. And Flash takes a one-on-one. Floats it up. Nothing. Rebound right there by Flash. Cools it down. 5 seconds left on the clock. Rita Imanishwe all the way through nothing. Stella picks the rebound. And that brings us to the end of the game. JKL Lady Dolphins extending their winning streak. You know, they've played 16 games this season and they've managed to win all of them. They haven't lost any game in the 2022 National Basketball League. That is something you cannot take for granted. And you know, when you come to play against them, you just have to know that they haven't lost any game this season. With Ekon Brenda leading them with, you know, 20 points, 8 rebounds. And Hope Akelo adding in 11 points. Stella Nikuze adding in 9. Taundoti Olut adding in 14 rebounds. Hope Akelo adding in also 12.